Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. Good morning, guys. It's Study with Ed here, but in this video, I'm not gonna talk about school and about like studying tips, and I'm just gonna present you a lot of books that I bought during this school year, but mostly during 2021. So when I'm depressed, I tend to buy a lot of books, but now I feel very, very much better. Thank you for asking, and that's why I'm back actually, because I was not filming at all, I was actually not studying at all, so I was just buying books and reading a lot of books. But I decided to present you a lot of books that I bought during this year in order to change a little bit what we usually do in the channel, and for you to have a perspective of what I like to read, and for you to buy me books because I like books. So we're gonna start with a few books mostly in French, because it's hard to find books in English where I live, but the books I didn't read them yet, so mostly I bought it because I like the cover, so you're just gonna discover the cover with me. And I don't know, like I'm not good at this, I don't know how to do this. I've watched a few videos of people doing it, but it doesn't mean that I know how to do it. So you here with my bookshelves actually, and let's start it. So the first book I got, not the first book, but okay, it's on my pile so you see it. It's American Psycho. I thought it was in English and then I turned it and I was writing in French. I guess the title is the same in English. I bought it mostly because it was hardcover and it was half the price, so you know why. Now, okay, second book is that one. Okay, in French it's Le Faiseur de Rêve. In English I have no idea. So maybe it's in the beginning of the books, we know it, okay. Well, I have no idea. So I bought it because my best friend, who is the girl with I go shopping, told me you really need to buy it and we'll read it at the same time. So we bought it together. I mean, she already had it and then I bought it. But now I have it. And it's still not the moment yet to read it together because she told me that she doesn't want to read a big book yet. So we're gonna wait. Okay, then I have the book of the one we're not supposed to pronounce her name anymore. J.K. Rowling, obviously. So I bought it in English, mostly because it was hardcover and I love hardcover books, but also because it's very beautiful inside. So I really, I mean, I didn't like it as much as I liked Harry Potter, but it makes me like a little bit come back to the way she used to write. So it was not the best, but it was still okay. Then I bought the first two books of the saga Steam Sailors. I read the first one. It's basically about pirates, but usually pirates, you know, they are in the sea, doing stuff in the sea, but this time they are up in the air, okay? So it was very good. I don't know if it's available in English because she's a French writer, but the first book is that one, and the second book is that one. I loved the cover, so the first time I bought it, it was because I loved the cover, but then I liked the first one so much that I decided to buy the second one that I didn't read yet, but it should come, okay? And then I bought L'Illusion. By Maxime Chatham. I don't know if you know him. We usually know him for his saga for like young people. I think it's here. Yeah, I don't know if you can't see it, but it's there. But I don't like his universe when it's not about the saga that I used to read. So here was like horror story thriller. I didn't like it. It was like Stephen King, but like a cheap version of it. It's like, you know, someone is writing it on Wattpad. Wattpad? Is it the name of the site? I don't know. But okay, it was kind of bad. and I'm feeling bad for the author. And the quality of the book was not it. Like, it was very expensive. I bought it on Amazon, and like, I don't know, it's like, you know, here it's like destroyed, and I'm not feeling like it. Like, no, it was a big no for me. Speaking of Stephen King, If You Bleed, but in French, my mom got it for me when I got my driving license. So it was, she bought it before I took the exam, and she was like, you are gonna nail it, so you're gonna have it. So she already bought it for me, and I haven't read it yet, but it shouldn't last in my pile for a long time. I think I'm gonna read it probably in the summer or maybe next fall, because I like having a horror kind of story during fall. Like, I read this one during fall, and I'm probably gonna read this one during fall, so we'll see. Then I bought The Prairie, I think is the title in English, of the Orange Tree. Boom, boom, boom. I think it's one of the most beautiful that I own. The cover, immaculate, and it's like, I don't know, a lot of pages, like almost 1,000 pages, but it's not that heavy. And the way that Samantha Shannon wrote the book was like amazing. That's make me buy more books about her. That my best friend also, we read that together with her, and at the same time. But usually I'm a like kind of slow reader, but this time I read it like 10 days. I was reading it constantly when I had a break, and I loved it. Like, one of the best books. But it makes me buy another book by her, which is that one. It's like the first one of the series, the Bond season, and I had it in hard copy. It was hard to find. My best friend got it in hard copy too, because we love big books, and it was, wow, such a beautiful book. We love it. We are into it. It's big too, because I think she likes big books. She likes writing big, and I'm probably gonna read it soon, but I don't know. I'm currently reading another book. Just let me show you what I'm reading right now. I'm doing a psychology books. My brain is hyper, because you know, sometimes I'm depressed, and it's about depression. So I was like, yeah, let's cure my depression, but I don't want to spend a lot of money. So let's just buy a book, and it will help. And now also I'm reading Betty, or Betty, okay, I don't know. It's a brand new book. I think a lot of people have already talked about it. Actually, sometimes I regret that I picked it up, because it makes me really, really sad. I also got the book Power. So Power, it's a book, you know, that's, I think it's been in prison, okay? Because it's supposed to make you, like, you know, be more aware of how to control people, I think. Okay, people are gonna think I'm crazy to buy that one, but it was not that expensive. And I bought it, okay? So now it's here, and I'm probably gonna read it at some point with all the books I have to read. Because yesterday I bought a book. I think it's not translated in English anyway, so let's move on quickly. But that one is a book about like law, you know. Basically, you know, like, it's about lawyer, that's criminal lawyer that want to keep people alive when everyone wants to kill them, but they're innocent. Okay, next I have, I don't know how it's called in English, but I first saw it on Netflix, you know. The original title is, let's find it. Let's find the original title. You got House Moving Castle. I think some of you guys probably have seen it on Netflix too, because it was marvelously done on Netflix. So that's why I bought it. And also my best friend told me that it was such a really beautiful story. And also I like the cover. And we have a book called Nevernight. Okay, my best friend told me you have to buy it because she loved it, and she told me if you don't buy it, I'm just gonna murder you. So I had to buy it. I don't regret it, honestly. You know, I don't know if you guys, okay, we're still on the Netflix area. I don't know if you guys have seen Lupin. So basically, I think we have a picture here. Yeah, we have a picture of here. Yeah. So basically, I love this series. I watched it like in 2 days. So when I saw that it talked about Arsène Lupin, you know, I know it's not based on it, but it talked about it. I was curious, so I bought it. I didn't read it yet, obviously, but I think I might. And it's actually like a children book, you know, it's not very, like, I don't have a lot of pages. I think it's very quick to read, so I bought it, and I will see if I like it, obviously. So you probably know, in French is La Passe-Miroir. There are 4 books. And they were selling in a shop, like, you know, a collector thingy, so I was like, okay, I have to buy it. Because a lot of my friends told me that they liked the first one, or I've seen a lot of recommendation on YouTube talking about it, and everyone was saying basically that it was marvelously done and that I should buy it. So I've seen it, and I was like, you know, at first I was supposed to buy only the first one, but then I saw that there was this collector thingy, and was like, okay, and I'm taking it with me. I have no idea, but my best friend told me, you know, my best friend told me, it's like Jesus told me, like the same thing for me. It's like, what she said, I have to listen because she has great taste. So, she told me it's a good book, so I trust her, and she's one of her favorites from 2020, so that's why I have it. So yeah. So in the beginning of the school year, I bought the Odyssey and the Iliad. I don't know, you know, it's classic. You have to own it.
I don't see a Daryl in your contacts. Who would you like to call?
Nobody, honey.
Okay, I won't do it.
Thanks. So now we have Erasme. If you don't know Erasme, you're probably living in the USA, and I don't blame you for not having culture. I'm kidding, you guys. Erasme, it's a writer from Netherlands, and basically he wrote a book, and it's a famous book, and I had to buy it, so that's why I have it. Next we have The Prince by Machiavelli. Okay, also very classical books, you know. Next I have Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind. Classic. Everyone have heard about it. I don't know what's inside, you know. I bought it because everyone was talking about it. But okay, I also bought Caesar's Last Breath. Again, I don't know what's about it. I just bought it because I like the cover. It kind of looks like it's a scientist book because I've seen a lot of chemistry in it. Okay, interesting. Probably never gonna read it. Okay, next, The Queen Gambit. You know, the one that's playing chess. I haven't seen the Netflix series yet, so I'm looking first to read the book and then I will watch this series like everyone should do it, not the other way. Annie by Max Porter. Okay. So that book, I don't know about it. It was cheap. I was like, hot bag, I got you. That's it. That's the whole story. I don't know what's about. And then the thing is, 1984 by George Orwell. Classic. It's icing here. Like, no, it's shower of ice. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. I liked it. If you are a booktuber and you want to make fun of me, please do it. Okay, maybe in the next video I will talk more about uni life, because at the moment it's been totally annoying. Hey guys, I'm gonna see you in the next video, probably in like 6 months like I usually do. And yeah, it's always a pleasure to talk to you guys. And I love you guys. Take care and make good decision and go to classes even it's annoying.
Hello and welcome to the History Extra podcast from BBC History Magazine, Britain's best-selling history magazine. I'm Rob Attar, the magazine's editor. Welcome back to our special podcast series delving into